Welcome back to Napalm Nick, and don't forget the coup, where we dive deep into the legends that shaped music history, covering the ultimate Alice Cooper odyssey from the wild experimental days of the original band in the late 60s and 70s through to the theatrical solo era that turned Nightmare into anthems, all the way to the killer spin-offs from the founding members like the Billion Dollar Babies, Hollywood Vampires, Platinum God and beyond. We'll rant and rave about every album, uncovering hidden gems, books, DVDs which I've got, and all those underrated deep cuts that still pack a punch. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just discovering the Coop, stick around, it's going to be a killer ride. If you're hyped, smash the like button, subscribe for more rock reviews, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat. Let's get into it. So we've got Alice Cooper's fifth album, School's Out. Wow. One album. School's Out. It is. Excuse me. We've all got it. We've all heard it millions of times. It's played to death, and it's one of the most popular. Not my favourite, so it might surprise you. Let's get into it. So it's a great album. Straight away, cover and all that's another one that catches your imagination. Released around the end of June 72. Obviously you had Alice Cooper still on vocals and harmonica, Neil Smith the Platinum God, drums and vocals, Dennis Dunaway bass and vocals, Glenn Buxton lead guitar, Michael Bruce rhythm guitar, vocals, piano and organ, Bob Ezrin returns again on keyboards and mini Moog. But we now see the introduction of Dick Wagner, guitar on My Stars, and it's the first time we come across Dick Wagner as part of the Alice Cooper group, which we will cover again, no doubt. Little off the subject, but if you get a chance, get that book, Not Only Women Bleed, by Dick Wagner. I'll cover that on another review. That's a good read, that's for sure. But this is the first time we're introduced to him. We've got the return of Reggie Vincent, guitar and vocals on Looney Tunes, Public Animal and Alma Mater. He also plays the Happy Trails riff with Dennis Dunaway. And also credited is Wayne Andre from the trombone on Blue Turk. Originally released by Warner Brothers Records again, produced by Bob Ezrin for Nimbus 9 as always. Photograph of the desk was Robert Offer, and the picture of the band, which inside was by Prius, or whatever they're called, Prius, once more. Recorded at not the MCA place this time, the Record Plant New York, and the Alice Cooper Mansions in Connecticut. You can read all about that in Sick Things, like I always say. Always go to Sick Things, first thing I do. The album itself, the album cover, but it was great, wasn't it? It was the first concept, wasn't it? It turned into a desk. I'm not going to open this one. I keep mine in quite good nick, to be honest. Opened up into a desk. Like I said, I don't even fully open it like so. But it opens up into a desk where you had the record. That's called card underneath. You had the record there, and it was covered with the panties. Funny enough, I've never saw the need to find a copy with the pants. I know they did it in a few different colours, didn't they? The underwear. It's just, for me, it's all about the music, you know. But I do like the concept of this. I think it's a very, very good one. The reissue, the 1950s, the 50th anniversary reissue, went for the same cover and also the same concept. So it opens up into the desk again. I won't open it too much. It even has a pair of lace panties around the record. These are worth getting. I said this on the Killers one. They didn't do a lot for the Love It to Death reissue, but for the Killers one it was excellent, and so was this for the School's Out. The notes in it are sublime. It's got so much from the band. It's worth getting just for that, to be honest. And also you get an extra album in it as well. You get the live album, which I'll come to in later. But I've got this in this format. I've got it on the CD as well with all the extras. Obviously the tape. I really like my tapes. CD version. And of course the original one. The original one, which I don't tend to play a great deal. I like to keep these in good nick. The only reason it's out of its cover is because the wife said when I did these videos it was reflecting. So I've taken them out of its protective cover, but it'll go back on that. But yeah, what good album cover. You know, it was the start of things to come on it to make it more of a concept. I don't know if he was the first to do this sort of thing. Maybe someone in the comments can tell me if he was, but I thought it was brilliant. Opened up into a desk. The old school box set I'll cover another time. That is like a little proper desk, and I'll go into that and cover that. But that's for another day. But yeah, so we're going to review Schools Out, and it starts with the opening song, probably the most famous Alice Cooper song. Everyone seems to know it, whether you're a fan or not. It's just known, isn't it? Let's be honest. Schools Out, written by the Alice Cooper group, the whole group, immediately recognisable by everyone, with Glenn Buxton's famous defiant guitar riff start. You know exactly who it is, what song it is, and the song was inspired by Alice wondering what the best moments of a kid's life were. Broken down, it was Christmas, obviously, and the last day of school. Not mean leaving school, but the last day of school for summer, basically, isn't it? When for the summer holidays, you couldn't beat that day. And I think it's a cracking song, isn't it? The thing is, like many Cooper fans, probably like yourself, we've heard it so much, haven't we? Let's be honest. So it sort of loses some of its appeal. Bob Ezrin came up with the idea with the kids, putting the kids on it, which he also famously did with the Pink Floyd, Another Brick in the Wall, which I like to see at the Alice Cooper concerts. That's quite good when they do a hash of that. That's quite good. So yeah, it's got a strong start. It's just not my favourite album, you see, or favourite song. Then we go into Looney Tunes. Not about the cartoons, funny enough, but Dark Song, Dennis Dunaway and Alice Cooper. You all know all about it. Like I say, if you read the notes on the anniversary album, it goes in more depth. It's brilliant. Dark Song, quite like it. Then we go into the Gutter Cat, and the theme's building now, the school theme. Gutter Cat and the Jets, which was a Buxton, Alice Cooper collab with, obviously using the Bernstein and Sondheim for the West Side Story influence. It's not for me, to be honest. I actually don't mind when it goes into the street fight at the end. I think that the next song, 55-second brawl, basically, where you can hear the tin lids and the dust, what do you call them, bin lids, and the trash cans, the American, and the cat squealing and all that. Yeah, I like that touch. You know what I mean? It's like I say, it's the concept, isn't it? Then we go to probably my favourite song of the album, actually, which is Blue Turk. I've learned to appreciate that one over the years. It's like jazzy start. It is probably my favourite song on the album. I think Dennis Dunaway put in one of his books. They used to play around with jazz starts before they did stuff and all that. Not that I'm a jazz fan, but I do like Blue Turk. It's a good song. Then we go to side B. So side A is quite strong. The concept thing, not for me, but on this album, but it's quite strong. Side B, we'll go with My Stars, which is off the concept of the school, to be honest with you, which is an Alice Cooper, Bob Ezrin collab. Apparently it's hard to play live because of the piano parts in it from Ezrin. Okay. Then we go back into the school theme. We've got the Public Animal number 9, Cooper, Michael Bruce collab. It's a companion piece to the Looney Tunes. Great lyrics, as always. They know what they're doing lyrically, don't they? Do you know what I mean? So happy with that. Quite good. And what are we on then? Alma Mater, which is Neil Smith. I make no bones. You watch the previous videos I've got. I do like the Platinum God. His songs are all a little bit different, and this is school-inspired song again, so it's in the whole concept. Even name-checking Mrs. Axelrod, one of their teachers. I don't know about you, but I do a little bit of genealogy and I do a little bit of family tree. And when I paid for one of the services, I could access all the yearbooks. So I'll go back and find Alice Cooper's yearbook, and you look through and you see the names of the teachers, and it's just so interesting to see. But again, it's another Neil Smith. It's a good song again. I do like the Platinum God. And then we end with the grand finale. Touch of a genius ending for me. It's the whole concept thing, and just the way they've done it. I just think it's very clever, very clever. Which was Alice Cooper group, the whole group, and Bob Ezrin, along with the Bernstein, David, West Side Story stuff, and it was good. It ended it well for me. Again, like I say, it's not my favourite album, but yeah, we've all got it, haven't we? Let's be honest. With the re-release, the 50th anniversary one, you get the live show from Miami, 1972 Miami, actually from the Killer tour. Which the funniest thing is, the one on the Schools Out release is like a month after the one they released on the 50th anniversary of Killers. It's the better show on this one, to be honest with you, and it's definitely worth getting for that. Because we've all got Schools Out, but if you like the live recording, it's got an alternative alma mater on another fairly early version of Elected. Not quite Reflected, but not Elected either, slightly in between the two. So that's worth a listen. Overall, quite a good album. I'm probably going to surprise you. I have it in every format as always, you know what I mean? CD, tape. I'm probably going to surprise you with my scoring. I'm going to score it a 7 out of 10. A strong 7. Let me know what you think. It's not my favourite, to be honest with you. But I'm going to score it 7 out of 10. I'm not going to score any Alice Cooper albums lower than 4 or anything, I don't think. You know what I mean? Because I like them all in their all different ways. But yeah, I'm going to give this a 7. And it was the first proper full concept album, as it were, before we move on to $1 Billion Babies next. But yeah, strong 7. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you liked it or not. May I thank the people who are sharing this page on with some Alice Cooper groups on Facebook. I don't really do Twitter, but if anyone wants to share it, feel free. I really appreciate it. I'm doing it for my love, really, of Alice Cooper, and I want to go through the whole collection I have of all the albums the Alice Cooper group did. Alice Cooper did solo. All of the band members did solo. I've searched hard and wide for some of them. And the books I have, like say today I mentioned the Dick Wagner Only Women Bleed book, which I will cover on another date. Worth getting if you can find it. It's good pictures, good everything. But I'll cover that on the book when I start doing the book reviews. And like I say, we're introduced to him today from this album. Which a lot of people didn't know. They thought it was mainly from Welcome to My Nightmare. But I hope you enjoyed the review. Like and share, like below and all that. Click, 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 or whatever it is you have to do. Put it on any Facebook sites you like. I've left one thing to say. Don't forget the coop.